You are in the last few days or weeks
Yes.
of being here.
Yes.
How are you feeling about that?
I feel fine. Just fine. I've had a fulfilling life, a rewarding life. I've accomplished many things that I set out to accomplish. And yeah, I have no trouble dying. My life is over. I just don't want to go through the racking pain at the end.
Well, we're doing pretty good in the pain management department here.
Very much so.
Your kids are gifted with their touch, so
I think so.
I'm thrilled to teach them. Thanks for also having a part of you that will live on, because we will show this all over the world.
Oh boy.
And it'll help lots of people.
Oh good. One more helpful thing I can do.
Yes. So what we're going to do to start with is an effleurage, Toby. And it's a matter of getting the oil all the way up the
So okay,
legs
if I
here.
have a chair I can sit on? So
We're going to do exactly that.
Yeah.
So what you can do, folks, is you can stand, you can sit, you can put one knee up, you can sit on the bed, so whatever's comfortable for you.
I'm just going to wheel this rolly
Yeah.
chair in.
And Ren, same thing, you can change as we go, you know, for what's going on. We have coconut oil here, which is bedside all the time. We're just going to take a little of that. When people are palliative, Richard, you can never put too much coconut oil on. The more oil, the better. So what we're doing, you folks, is we're starting at the foot and we're pushing one leg in front of the other. Put your weight onto your front leg, and the pressure is always up towards the heart and gliding back without pressure. Here you go, Toby. And it's a 2 hands on the job as you're going up. Here you go, Ren. Yep, that's good.
I'm just going to check the other camera before I...
Dip underneath there.
Good idea to warm up the oil before you put it on. But that's
You could tell that. Yes, that was a fine tuning that I didn't do for you. But next time, we'll put it in a container of hot water. And let me show you how you can do that where you can get more wrap, Toby. If you're at the side here and you go up, you won't be straining your back. And then you go right up under his hip and then glide back. So I'm just going to unveil your leg a bit more, Richard. So you start at the foot like this and wrap around and keep in time with your sister so you're coordinated. There you go. So it's like a tandem. Yep, you can go all the way up. I'm just going to get this wrap out of here. Let me know if you get too chilly, Richard.
okay.
I'm going to tuck this up. Nice work. Yeah. So Toby, we're going to do a prayer position here like this. So one hand on the bottom and one hand on the top, and then we're going to go up and down 2 or 3 times. So Ren, you can put your hands on mine, and we're going to go for a ride. Then we take this hand, it wraps to the inside. So
really
that
see what
one
your
on the
hands do.
bottom,
Oh, okay.
the bottom wraps to the inside. There you go. And then you launch like this. Keep that thumb out of there. You got it. And then you're going to be pushing on the outside, outside, outside. Go right up in there, Ren, and around the hip. And then glide back without pressure.
bottles in my way here.
You got under there. But you can get right under the pull-up,
Okay.
Toby, so come right in to where the gluteals are. Yeah. There you go. And then glide back. And then the next one we do like half an effleurage. So we're going to come up and then we're going to park in the hip.
What's an effleurage?
It just is a French word for an overall smooth stroke.
Okay.
And then as you get up to the hip, I'll show you what we're going to do. You're going to leave one hand. Yep. Nice. Wrap around that ankle. Perfect. And then you can get one hand under that hip and the other hand can stay on the knee like this. And you want to roll his leg in.
Okay.
And you want to come with me with my hand underneath here. So you put one hand here and you can roll his leg in and that will expose more hip for you. There you go. This is the perfect posture. Pete, if you see this, the way they've got their elbow on the bed, that's excellent. Good, good, good.
But do you want to sit down and be doing this?
Well, no, it seems
As long
like...
as he leans on his elbow, he won't strain his back.
Yeah.
All right.
But you got good radar there, Richard. Okay, and now we're going to go here And we're just gonna stay there with 2 hands like this. Get 1 underneath, 2 underneath, and I'm levering up. So I'm doing that. What I like to do is actually, I can get in further
Oh, yeah.
like this.
Right, yeah,
So
that makes
try
sense.
that, Toby. And you'll find you can get yourself way under, like right there.
Okay, you can use the
Yeah.
sheet to lift them up a little.
It works, doesn't it?
Yeah,
Whatever, put cream on that.
Oh, we will.
we have other sheets we can change after.
No, his bum
His-
is sore.
He has a little
Yeah.
ulceration, but stay underneath there. Work away. So you're gonna have 1 hand and then 2 hands. And then what you're doing underneath there is kind of like this.
Could we stop for a second and put some cream on that sore?
You bet.
Because it,
Because then we'll rub it in.
yeah.
And we
but-
should
but
be
it-
putting lots of
it
lubricant
relieves-
around it.
It relieves, maybe just that,
Yeah.
just
gonna pull
put
these
some
off.
coconut oil on it.
I'm gonna pull this
The
off.
coconut
It
oil would be
moistens
good.
it moistens it so it doesn't. you
Is it
move
okay if I just go in and
Yes.
do that? Okay.
It's moving me around.
Yep. Thank you. Good abdominal lift there,
Gotta go a
Richard.
little lower. You gotta.
We're getting there. I'm just getting your
She's gotta get in
pull-ups
there.
out of the way.
All right.
Here we go. More coming in.
All right.
Yeah, so where I am on Richard is right on the sacrum, and there's these little spinous processes, like that triangular bone, and then right down to the bottom where it starts to go into the crease, and that's where the
That's where
tailbone
the-
starts.
That's right.
Yep, there you go. And then what you do when we have inside line, we'll get in there and do
Yeah.
more in there.
Is that better?
Much.
Perfect.
Way to go. We got that. We chatted about that
It
last
dries
night.
out so that when I start to move it,
Yeah,
it hurts.
yeah. And if you need any more covers for keeping warm, keep them like that.
That's all right.
Okay, so then what we're gonna do is this stroke. So come on over and put your thumbs on mine, Toby. So alternate thumb meeting. There you go. Yep. And one thumb, the other thumb, they overlap each other.
Okay.
And then you work them all the way down. That whole quadricep there. Yep. And that's where often, and this one's the wild one. So it wants to go out. There we go. Out. That one knows what to do. Nice. And you can let your hands wrap around to the back. That's good. Excellent. And then up and out. This is a really nice shot from this angle too, Pete.
Okay.
Looks really good for the way I like. And it's also from Richard's point of view. He gets to see this. Okay. Then go up and down here. What tends to shorten when people are immobilized is these
Mm-hmm.
and like just all around here. So we want to loosen this up because we're going to do a leg pumping after, and that'll help his tummy. So just give us one more there. And Ren, that's too generous. You need to be overlapping. A little more stingy, that's better.
We need more oil.
He soaks it up.
Yeah.
It's great. That's good. Well, for first timers, you guys are pros. Very nice.
Doing naturals.
Look at, you brought them up well.
Sure did.
Okay, when you get to the knee, this is always a big deal for me about the knee.
Mm-hmm.
Because the more we can keep someone's legs from stiffening up,
Right.
they're easier to turn. So this is where you get to have an open C ringing. And you want to get way around. And then see that thumb, Toby? It's going to slice across. So you don't want it just to go like this.
Right.
You want that thumb to
Okay.
slice.
Really at the bottom of the kneecap.
Yeah, that common patellar tendon likes. And if you put one foot in front of the other,
Yeah.
it's easier on your back. So lean into the bed there. Thank you. Yeah, that's good. Didn't mean to sound surprised. That's really good.
Good.
That's really good. That can go way under. Yeah. So make sure you get way under. Take your time. Don't be so efficient. Slow it down. Yeah. That's good.
I've managed to figure out how to slow my talking down and my mental processes, but slowing my body down sometimes
That you're doing good.
is, I gotta remind
Yeah.
myself of that.
Takes a focused attention. And it's working. Take a look at your dad. And I do this, since you're so good at knees, I'm going to throw another one that's off the script. This scooping is lovely.
Mm-hmm.
Scoop, scoop, scoop.
Hey Jessica, if that camera stops, just please start it again.
Okay.
The red light should be on.
Yes.
And then there's the red button next to the viewfinder, but because it only lasts 12 minutes.
Yep,
This
let me
one
put
right
here?
my hands underneath yours, Toby. Here we go. And we're gonna go scoop, scoop. Hold my thumbs. Scoop, scoop. So you see how I
Okay,
kind of
yeah.
make it scoop up like that, which we'll be doing on his tummy too. Nice work, everybody. Okay. We're gonna go down in the lower leg. There isn't much happening on the front. Most of it's in the back.
Right.
But we're gonna do this tiny muscle of the tibialis anterior
Mhm.
right next to the shin bone
Okay.
because it is all puffy down at this end. So a little tiny stroke. So both thumbs on that side,
Got
really.
it.
Yeah.
In some kind of circle.
Yes. And they're little baby ones. Let me show you. You
Like
can be on.
this?
Yes. Just don't let that left lift off, Toby. Try and keep it glued down. And then we can back it up around like that. And it's amazing how relieving it is for someone like Richard because his feet will swell up. Great.
You need to scoot you back up on the bed.
Oh,
And what we can do is we
get
can,
off that coccyx.
I'm
Roll
gonna-
out the towel.
I'm gonna put a towel roll under this side.
Yeah,
So
that's enough.
there we go. And then we'll switch it. If you
Yeah.
switch it about every 15, 20 minutes, it seems like a lot, but it works. Good work. Okay, so then we're coming into the ankles, which are favorites. So you got both thumbs going like this
Mhm.
around the malleoli. So you can hold on here and you really get your thumbs going around in circles so you can stand where I am there, Toby. Yeah, you can alternate and you can both at the same time. And you want to get way around the back there, Ren.
Should we put anything under his knees?
For right now, he's getting a good stretch when you're lifting
Okay.
it up. But yes, that was definitely what we needed to do was get his legs
This
semi-flexed.
bed will lift his legs.
Yeah,
a bit.
it breaks, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. And it does a straight lift too, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
but just sometimes under the knees.
Okay, so when you're doing that, you guys can do your thumb stuff like this, but I want you to perfect this one too, okay? So we're pushing up and going right around the back of it. Pushing up and going right around the back. So they're both going at the same time. Try that. Way around. Yeah, those bumps
My
that,
hands are almost so big,
yeah.
his heel's falling out of my
Yeah,
bottom
it's
of my
easy when
hand.
I do it because I'm small. There you go. Lovely. That's lovely.
And he's sort of twisted, like
Yeah, he's rotated
so
out.
it's twisting
Yeah.
me.
You're still doing really good.
Yeah.
What a team, Richard.
What?
What a team.
It would be easier for me to do it like this.
Yes.
Uh,
We'll
just the way
graduate
he's-
to that.
Just the way he's turned. It's-
Any way you rub those ankles,
Yeah.
the better. So where we have pressure sites is when someone's on their side are these bumps.
Mm-hmm.
Also here, bumps
Yeah.
and hip. So,
My hand's big enough I can actually go around like that
yeah.
and do the
We've got the Toby special strokes coming up.
His
Very
own chapter.
nice. Very nice.
We've always said
His
he's
own
kind of
chapter.
special.
Just the way he's turned, it just feels easier for me to do it that
No,
way.
your adaptability is great. So on his idea, come out to the side here, and then when you do the alternate thumb kneading to the top,
Mhm.
that'll really push the fluid up, because that's where you can feel it's puffy on the top of his
It's
foot.
amazing the hospital bed. He was so puffy before, and the hospital bed really helped.
Yeah, the more you can elevate his feet, the better. And to ease that discomfort in his back, one of the things we always do, if you guys lift the knees, we can put this underneath. And Richard, this should help the pressure in your lower back when your knees are semi-flexed. Do you notice that when we put the pillows under your knees? Is it more comfortable?
For my lower back.
But you don't notice it in the short run as much as the length of time someone can stay in a position.
Right.
Is because this takes the shift off
Mm-hmm.
in there. And you want to corkscrew every toe. So
Right.
let me show you corkscrewing 101. So these two, you go this direction and you get right in there. The middle one, doesn't matter which way you go. But these guys go that way.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And try and get the oil all in there.
Which way do they go? Can you show Ren here?
There you go, to the outside.
Not too
And then-
hard though.
Too hard.
And that's great when you can get feedback, because
Yeah.
it doesn't look like to go too hard. But let me show you how you could stabilize the joint down below that, and then you could do it. Okay, so that hand holds on. Yeah. So this one can go any direction.
And
That
this-
one goes this way.
Just like the hands.
You
showed
got
me
it.
last night.
Exactly. Nice work, Toby. Well, this is a dream come true for me, Richard. It's the first time I've had a brother and sister
Helping you.
tandem. Yeah,
All right. Welcome to the family. It's a great family.
I agree.
You'll enjoy it.
Nice work, everybody. And then what we want to do is movements like this.
Okay.
The more we can keep every joint supple, the easier it is for him to turn. He won't be feeling
It'll
stiff.
make it easier for him, for us, in the sense that
Yes.
he'll be more limber and able to stand or shuffle a little bit better for us.
Great. You can give my lesson. That was perfect. That's exactly it. So what you do to stabilize this is a bit different, you guys. You go hold there and then do that.
Okay.
And it's a better grip.
How's that, Richard?
I don't know. Feels good.
Jesse, would you mind being just closer on camera, just so I've got a second set of eyes here? I mean, you can bring your clipboard and everything,
Are
but
you warm enough on your legs? Good.
because anything you want to add in here. Okay, then the other thing we're going to do, and you can see how we've made an indentation there, and you can continue to do this. Let me show you how you could, we call it reducing it, but see the puffiness here? I'll do it on this side so the camera can see. So you get just about a groove
Yeah.
happening there, and you can get all of the fluid excited to get out of the way.
Cool.
And then it's called reducing the, when people have a swollen ankle, reducing the joint. Oops.
This is all to help reduce the fluid.
Yes.
So this is still on the outside?
Yes, you just can do those long strokes. You got it. Yep. Nice.
I can see the fluid moving up his
Mhm.
leg.
Mm-hmm. And just if we keep your clipboard closed, do you think you could be a partner for Ren and I could grab Toby? And I don't have to go back and forth. Great. Okay, so then what we're going to do is a leg pumping. And Jessica, I'll introduce you to the camera. Pete, this is Jess. And Jessica is another professional and one of my best palliative professionals. So Jess, we can show them what to do. We're going to take you for a ride. I'm going to bend in first. And then as I extend, Jess is going to bend in.
Nice.
And you
And
don't
then-
have to help.
Yeah.
You got it.
And I see how I take my hand here
Push
when I
in.
get up there. Yeah. And we don't go right for his chest
No.
right away, but we just wait till we can get a bit more. You're very flexible.
Thank you.
Were you down in yoga camp?
So are you.
I'm flexible between the ears, but you're flexible.
No, I'm
And the
I'm
hips.
so weak, I'm flexible.
And then we do two at a time. So we do both up
Okay.
and
So
extend.
alternating and then at the same time.
Yeah. And then the third one is we go up like this. We keep the knees kind of together. Come to me, I'll come to you. And then we go in circles. And we're steering with our hands here. So we're rotating his lower back. So we go like 3 times in one direction, we reverse. And 3 times in the other direction. And then we'll let you guys do that.
And Richard, you don't have to help. Let these guys do the work this time.
Mm.
So we're going to do the alternating first. That's right. And that's exactly that kind of feeling. Gets this bent, which is great. Good work. Yeah. I would still stay there for correction. Thank you. There you go. And you can straighten it right out. And to do that, because the pillow's in the way, you can lift right up there, Toby. Yeah. And then go in. And this slides up the top when you go in. There you go. And you got
then
more
slides-
control that way.
Slides back under.
Yes. So same thing, Jess, when Ren comes up, if she can get her hand to go on top there. Right on top. Yeah, you got more control than to push. Yeah,
So you're riding a water bicycle.
sounds good. Right on the shores of Kootenai.
And then when she comes down, we go up together.
Yes, exactly. Just like in baby massage, it's good to keep the knees fairly together because
Or
it's
towards
more
me.
stabilized
Or
for
going
the
in and
hip.
out.
There you go, straight out. Yeah. To get the legs straight again, you might have to lift the heel up because the pillows are in the way. So a bit more of a lift up. Yeah. Perfect. Nice.
And then we come up and we do the circles,
Mm-hmm.
taking it to me.
And I've kind of hooked onto Jesse's hand in the back. You're doing that, right?
Yeah, holding her finger.
Yeah.
Do you go on the other way?
Okay.
You guys make me cry. Lucky. That's so great.
And we'll ease you down.
Yes. Yep. Good. And the reason we've done your leg pumping, Richard, isn't just simply to mobilize the hips, but the hips will reflexly mobilize the digestive system.
Great.
It's just like when a horse is coming out of the
Yeah,
barn
yeah.
with
Isn't that
its
true?
tail, and so that's what we want to help. So he'll feel like eating.
Yeah.
He won't be,
Yeah.
I'm not eating because it's going to be too uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we cover up here with the flannel. Yep. And the hot water bottle. We can put right at his feet, Toby.
That's right.
And if you tuck it like this, yeah, you might want to put it the longitudinal. Thank you.
Do you want the blanket?
The horizontal. No, I'd say go right for
go
the.
for it.
Nice work, team. Great. Okay.